Greetings YouTube. So today I have the infamous Gurkha Kukri Plus 4034 and I'm going to do a bit of a test. And so my boy Joe X, he did a really cool video the other day where he took a 3V Tanto and he chopped at a red elk antler?
Red stag.
Red stag antler, and it was pretty like crazy. The edge, I think it had some damage, but it did very good. And so I was talking with Bill McGrath, and I'm like, man, that was a pretty cool test. But then I started to price antler, and it's very expensive. And so it took me back to a video I watched a long time ago with, is it Kalish Blades? Is that it, Austin?
That's how I pronounce it.
Okay, I think it's Kalish Blades. They make Kukris in India, and they're like just leaps and bounds over Kukri House and other Kukri makers in India. And he was chopping on water buffalo horn. Okay, so this is, you know, the cousin of the one that tried to attack Lynn, I guess. And so we're going to test the edge of this Gurkha Kukri Plus. As you can see, there are parts of this horn that are over 5/16 of an inch thick. Here's the Gurkha Kukri Plus. And see, it is just as thick as the Kukri at some parts. And so I'm going to speed this up with the video, so I'm going to have Austin film. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this up, stick it inside like that, and tape it up. So I think that should hold up. Let's clip this off real quick. All right, we are ready. So this is shaving hair, it's slicing paper. I'm gonna chop at it, see if it does any big edge damage, and hopefully it doesn't. But if it does, I'm going to see if I can take the damage out with this filled pocket sharpener, and we'll see if we have a functioning blade after this. So let's get started. Are you at a good spot, Austin?
I am.
All right. That edge looks fine to me. That edge looks very fine. Look how, I mean, that's like basically an inch thick of buffalo horn. So, should we keep on going, or
yeah.
Should we? Okay. Felt a thud there. All right, so that's pretty good cutting. And I really, like, I struck it and I felt the vibration. Years ago, I had a semi Trailmaster. You were there, right, Austin?
I was.
So I had a single deer leg. Deers have pretty good, you know, legs because they jump around all the time. And how many blows did I put on that deer leg?
One.
And it removed a big chip about a half the size of a dime. And it took me years to get that out, by the way. And Bill McGrath, if you're wondering about my semi Trailmaster, the one you have now, that's it. Okay, so sorry, but I did a pretty decent job removing the dent. So let's take this. Well, let's see if it'll shave first. Is that fair?
Yep.
Everything in the handle looks solid. What's that?
Looks like hair. I don't know if the camera's picking up because of the sunlight.
That is hair, my friends. So this thing can chop through water buffalo horn. Why did I get water buffalo horn? Well, guess what? If it's good enough for Kalish blades, I think it's good enough for Cold Steel 4034. And elk antler is very expensive. So if it shaves, what should it do?
It should cut
It
through.
should cut paper. It's kind of windy and stuff. Hear the wind. That's pretty good. There's some jagged edges, but you can see it shaves. It cuts paper. So what do you think, Austin?
I think it's a success. 3V not necessary for a tough blade.
It is a 3V, but I mean, that's what it did. It chopped right through that horn from a water buffalo. And as you can see, it still shaves and it still cuts paper. And there was no edge damage whatsoever. So thank you for watching.